I would like to speak on something. I know it can be like a touchy subject, but I want to talk about this because this is a struggle that I have had with my confidence ever since I can remember. I am a very confident person, but the one thing I'm insecure about is my natural hair. Like, I feel like my natural hair is 4C. Like, it's coily, okay? And it shrinks so bad. And I've been getting relaxers ever since I was a child.
Hey y'all, me and you are never part. Okay, look, let's get into this video, right? Now, I saw this video on TikTok. Another young lady was giving her commentary on this woman's video. And I'm coming from a whole different direction. I'll put the other woman's commentary up as well so y'all can take a look at it. Now, what I want to say is we need to lead with empathy. And the reason why I say that is because she stated, I know this is a touchy subject. I want to talk about it because it's something I struggle with and it bothers her confidence. And she's not confident in her 4C hair. She's had a relaxer since she was a child. And so anytime we get used to seeing ourselves looking one way and then we decide to change and we don't know how to deal with the change, we haven't been taught, it's a shocker. So let's continue with the video.
I went natural for a couple of years and I just could not bring myself to be comfortable with my natural hair. And I just feel like, especially like within our community, obviously there's texturism, but I also feel like, this is gonna sound so like kind of privileged, but I don't have to say it, but I just struggle with this. I feel like as a light-skinned black woman, I don't fit the beauty standard because of the texture of my hair. Like, I just don't feel confident when I wear my natural hair texture. Like, I don't at all.
Okay. So how many times have you gone natural and then went back to a relaxer? I see it all over the internet right now. Some women have been natural for 7 years, some for 2 years, 18 years, whatever, and have gone back to a relaxer because they just got tired of wearing the natural hair. She did it. She wasn't feeling it, and she went back to a relaxer, and as we could see, she turned around and went back natural. Now, what I have noticed in the commentary is people are coming down on her because she says that she doesn't fit the beauty standards. We're not about to sit up here and play like there's no beauty standards when it comes to hair, skin, and body image, plus some other stuff too. So what if she's saying she doesn't fit the beauty standards? We know that there are beauty standards out there. And when it comes to lighter skinned black women, they want your hair, according to the beauty standards, they want a light skinned black woman to have looser curled hair. Even when you see darker skinned women being put out there, and I talked about this. I wonder, did I leave the video up? It has to be looser curled hair or it's really, really short and her skin is really, really dark. And she can't have any flaws. Like, let's not pretend. She's correct. What she's seen and what she has seen is there are beauty standards and she does not see herself fitting in that box. And that's okay. Because we only go off what we see. I mean, like, come on. The reason why most people wear things and do stuff to their hair, whether it be color, cut, style, is because it's trending. It's popular. What's always been trending is lighter skinned women with looser curls. Now, we're not going to sit up here and act like that hasn't been trending, because it has. And just because you see a few drops of it being different now does not mean that it's not still trending. But let's continue to listen to what she has to say because we're about to close this thing out.
So I've always gotten relaxers and I've always worn my hair in protective styles. Obviously, I know it's detrimental to think, and I know it's detrimental to our community, and it's a very privileged thing to say in comparison to the problems that brown skin and darker skinned women have to go through. I'm very aware of that. That's just one of my personal struggles, and I just wanted to say that because, yeah, texturism.
Let me end this by saying, sis, I applaud you. There need to be more women of all ages that can actually do what you do. And that's simply admitting your struggles with your hair. There are so many women out there who do not admit that they struggle with being naturals. There are so many women who do not admit that they are covering up their natural hair with protective styles and acting as if, oh, it's a protective style and I'm wearing it because of this and because of that. When the reality is, you don't like the way you look with your natural hair. I applaud you for being vulnerable, and shame on the people who are coming at you because you decided to tell your truth. Everything that you said, I, it's my struggle, it's my confidence. So I give you all the kudos in the world because it's hard, especially when you're coming out here talking about something that is relatable, but everybody else want to act like it ain't relatable. Like, this woman is aware that this is going to be detrimental to other people because she light skinned. Just because you deal with a different issue than her doesn't mean that her issue is minor. She's dealing with something and she's willing to be vulnerable about it. I'm not a light-skinned woman, so I ain't never had to deal with light-skinned issues. But I have had to deal with issues as a caramel woman, or a woman with coily hair, or a woman with a deep voice, raspy voice. I've dealt with issues with that. Or a woman who's not soft enough, or your tone is off. All of those things, I've dealt with those, right? So I can't say, oh, you don't deal with my issues and your issues are nothing because I deal with more. That's not how we should be. She's dealing with her own things. She has her own struggles. And as a black woman with darker skin or medium skin or paper bag type of skin, you're going to deal with your own struggles and your own issues. We live in a world where there's colorism, there's texturism, and unfortunately, we have to maneuver through those things. And she's trying to find her way through it.